Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wait for some of you all to come in. I know it's Tuesday, it's not Friday, and so I wanted to do a midweek check-in. So I'll wait for you guys to come in, and then we can actually chop it up. The notification just went out. So I'll wait for some of y'all to stroll in here because we got some stuff to talk about. Let's see who's our first person to come in. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. Good Tuesday. Because yeah, this stuff here is crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey Angela, you're number one. You're the first one in here. So hopefully they'll be strolling in pretty darn soon. Hey Belinda. Belinda's number two. The notification just went out. So I'm doing a Tuesday check-in. You guys have been absolutely loving those little check-ins. And so, yes, I said, let me do another midweek. Well, we're going into the midweek. Wednesday is tomorrow. Hey, Angela. Hey, Christine. Yeah, I kind of wanted to check in with you guys because a lot has happened since Friday, Monday, and then today's episode. Hey, Shanda. Hey, from Philly, Cynthia. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Karen. Oh, yeah, Poppy is in trouble. She's in big trouble. So I'm going to, oh, yeah, look like you guys are strolling in. Hey, Janet. Hey, hey, hey. Trying to share the live. If you know other soap fans, go ahead and share the live. This is not our typical Friday night chat. So, oh, you like the midweek check-ins? Listen, I noticed that you guys are enjoying it. And it seemed like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays is when they tend to kind of put the good stuff. They kind of put the good stuff. And I went on a little bit later than usual. I wanted to make sure I got some other stuff done. Fed my face. And yes, I had taquitos on Taco Tuesday. Yes, I did. So, yeah, I took advantage of Taco Tuesday, you guys. All right. Yes, it's a surprise chat. I think that's your name, I. Okay, it's about 20 of you guys in here. And make sure you go ahead and share the live. If you want to share the live with other folks who you know love the soaps, go ahead and share the live because we're going to talk about this real quick. We ain't going to be on, we're going to have a good time even though we're not going to be on here a long time. Okay? So let me see. Oh, you appreciate the midweek lives? Yes, listen. They have some crazy stuff, Belinda. Hey, Shanda. Janet. Hey, Janet. Hey, Tony. Okay. So it looked like we got about, this is a nice little size. You know what? If a lot of folks are probably still getting off work. I know it's like 5:40 Central Time where I am. I know it's almost 7 o'clock on the East Coast. And then out west, if you're on the West Coast, it's only 3:40. And then Mountain Time Zone is 4:40. So I might be right in the middle of rush hour with this chat. So, you know, some folks will probably catch the replay. But I'm glad you guys are here. Let me make sure. I'm going to try to share it with my fellow comrades. Let me see. I'm going to drop it. Hold on one second. And see if I can also get them in here as well. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. So, I had this as the leading screen because I've been seeing some comments. So, I put this as the actual thumbnail. Because just from the little snippet that we got with this, because I know a lot of the fans were saying, oh, he's making it up. That didn't happen. He's just saying that. We don't know what happened. He's just telling her that. Well. It looks like Yeah, it happened. Yes, Belinda, tell them, girl, don't forget to hit that like button. But it's interesting that we got to see that because a lot of folks was thinking that they might drag it out. Is it going to be something where it didn't happen and he lied about it? Well, it doesn't look like he did. And the thing is, it happened and he enjoyed it so much that it put him in distress. After he was thinking about it and he had regret, it looks like. Number one, whatever happened, because they showed her pull him on top of her. So even though she thought it was RJ, I guess that's where he got that whole idea of her being uninhibited or whatever. Um, However, it looked like he was so upset about this. So upset, you know. Yes, Mary, I did. You know what? I didn't forget about you guys. I know you guys love my midweek chat, so I said I'll pop in and do one today, especially with everything that's happened. Belinda, thank you. Thank you. Recap intro was epic. Listen, I did all of those clips and edits because there's a lot of things that I kind of wanted to impart because it's been a lot of stuff going on, and Zende has always been written as a great character. And so with the storyline, it kind of blurred the lines because of the climate that we're in right now. And so I will say Bold had you. I don't think I've heard the word consensual so many times in 30 minutes. I mean, she said it to him. He said it to her. She said it to her mom. She also said, this is not his fault. This is my fault. Blah, 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 blah. Now, the only thing, there's a teeny caveat to this for me. Originally, if you listen to the Friday night live that we did, one of my comments was RJ should have been notified. You know what I'm saying? So if he saw her, in the bed and I'm waiting for you, he probably should have said, you know what, I want you as bad as you want me, but you're not my girlfriend. I think I need to go get RJ. And maybe if he had said, I'm going to go get RJ, she'd be like, wait a minute. You're not RJ? No, I'm Zende. And that might have snapped her out of it. But obviously the writers are going somewhere with this, right? So, but I think that's the only other caveat. The other thing about this that I've been noticing in the comments as well is the fact that with this particular scene and what we did see with Zende having that flashback with Luna, there were some folks saying that they actually thought that these two were hot together. They just don't like how it came about. So we've been talking about Zende and Luna for the longest, and I think it came out in the fall preview back in September, where there was going to be this triangle between RJ, Luna, and Zende. And so everybody was like, oh my God, Zende is going to be hotter with her. And so that's what we was hoping for, that maybe she'd be like, I don't know about RJ, but I like me some Zende. But here we go, February 2024, February sweeps. They had to write it in this direction. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know. And like you said, Karen, Zende gets hurt again. He really liked Luna. He got hurt by Paris. He wanted to marry that girl. Remember Paris and Zende? And she was like, no, I'm strong, independent. I want to do my own thing, my career, and all that good stuff. And she pretty much kicked him to the curb. And so Zende was officially a free man, even though Paris ended up wanting to be with Carter. And then, of course, that didn't happen. But anyway, that's lifetimes ago. But, yeah, I'm wondering, I'm hoping, Melissa, I hope they don't send him back to international. I know what you're referring to because there's a spoiler that's, I think, for Thursday episode where Eric offers Zende a new opportunity. So I'm hoping it's an opportunity here in LA and not send him off to international. Tony, I doubt she would be pregnant because they mentioned in today's episode that they use protection. They made it adamant that, he told Luna, we use protection. So the whole baby idea is out of the question unless she get pregnant with RJ, because we don't know if she got used protection with RJ, right? So I don't know. I think this is a stepping stone to a bigger argument, okay, or a bigger storyline. So they wanted to make sure they clean up Zende's character because listen, I don't know if you've been watching reality TV or if you remember Dr. Buckingham, which was played by Wayne Brady back in the day. When he did the whole baby stealing storyline, he was getting verbal attacks on social media that he actually had to come out and do a video in social media saying, hey, I'm just playing a script. I'm not the actual baby stealer. There was no babies that were stolen. People were coming after him, attacking him. And I don't know if you watch reality TV right now. If you watch The Bachelor, there's a young lady on the name by Sydney, and she's been getting vicious attacks that she actually had to do a video as well saying, and she even played some of the attacks that she was getting. And, she was like, look, at the end of the day, you see a character on TV versus humans that's behind the scene as actors or, be on these reality TV shows. So, hey, Jay, I felt you needed to have a little love during the week that with all that's going. You so crazy. Hey, that's my moderator, Mr. J Money in the building. Yeah. Well, he's saying what's good, everyone. Yep. So I'm glad in this case because I'm telling you that was the biggest speculation over the last 3 episodes about SA, and I can't say the actual word because those are flag words on YouTube. But they was wondering about consent, SA, and things like that. And so with I think at least 3 or 4, I think we might have heard consensual or the word consensual about 6 times in the last 2 days. And with Luna confirming, I know that you wouldn't do that. He respects me just like the rest of them, even when she was telling that to her mom. So they're trying to make it clear to the fans what this is. And I can understand that because of the climate that we're in, the Me Too movement, and, things like that. So, yeah. And they also wanted to clear up the fact that, Zende was telling the truth about the fact that he and her did sleep together. Just because a lot of people were thinking he was lying. Okay. Yes, I know. Everybody, you listen. People, I saw that in the comment section that people was feeling pretty bad about Zende because he was so upset. He was so upset about that. J Money, you are the TikTok puppet creator. If that's you, it's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It said, hey T, I was hoping you would do a live chat. Yeah, I wanted to, because I know I've been trying to go through all the comments, and you guys, oh my God. When I posted that video, I think I posted about 2 hours ago, and it already has about almost 90 comments under it. So I usually try to go and acknowledge it by, sending you guys hearts when, because you take the time to type out, what your thoughts are. So I really appreciate it. So I'm usually either, giving you guys hearts, or sometimes I even respond depending on what it is, so. Yeah, Karen, I'm telling you a lot. There are some people that are saying that those two are pretty darn hot. You're absolutely correct. Mary says everyone got hurt in this story. Can they have any characters be halfway normal? Well, I know Lee, one person that's going to say, I told you so, was Lee Finnegan. Lee is like, first of all, what are you doing popping mints. And remember yesterday, Lee called her a druggie. Lee called her a druggie yesterday. I couldn't believe it. One thing about Lee, I look like between these two ladies, it's a battle of modern thinking versus traditional moral values. And so you have one sister who is straight laced by the book value system, and then you have the other sister that is a free spirit, live life on your own accord, don't worry about blurring the lines, do what makes you happy type of thing. And so these two are at odds with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that Lee said, you know what, I'm telling you, those mints or whatever they are, you don't, and she even said, you don't even know what's in that stuff, right? She said those mints, whatever you are, is going to cause a problem. And the fact that she, Luna doesn't even know about the mints, So, yeah, that's going to be crazy. Sandy said, yeah, he's a better pair with Luna than RJ. I know. And I just hate that they went this route. Even though everything is consensual, I kind of wanted to be more of a romantic get to know you, an actual equal attraction. But you know what? Hey, knowing the soaps, you never know. Luna might be thinking back like, she got something to compare it to. So she's like, okay, this is what it's like to be with RJ. And this is what it's like to be with Zende. And who's the better of the two? Or are they both great in bed? I don't know. So she got something to compare RJ to. Now, the crazy thing is that the way that this is written is that she did this in less than 3 days. She was with RJ, last Thursday? And then by Friday night, Monday, she was with Zende. So, yeah. Yeah, Lee's reaction will be epic, Dewan. Lee is going to be like, I told you all that you coming to LA was going to be a whole problem. And my question is, why is she popping those? And she must really need them bad because she's been searching everywhere for those mints. Because if she wasn't really addicted to them, she really didn't need them. She wouldn't be tearing the house apart trying to find them. And unfortunately, her daughter got a hold to him. Yeah, let's see what y'all talking about in these comments. Lee knows something serious has happened with Poppy. I think she cared, but as a commenter, she's extremely protective. Yep. Thomas is having his redemption story now, so they need a new fall guy. Enter Zende. Michelle, that's what everybody is saying. They're trying to say that Thomas and Hope is being replaced by Zende and Luna. Because here's a man that wants this woman so bad, and she wants to be with RJ. Well, let's see. Tanika said, well, Poppy about to see her way. I think it's about to bite her and her daughter in the butt. Absolutely. Lee wants the best for Poppy, but Poppy is too proud to accept. You're right, Angela. Belinda said, well, Poopy, this is a fine mess you and those so-called dang mints have made. I know, right, Belinda? Jay said, T is crazy to say it, but how it happened, my gosh, her scene with Zende has so much heat and chemistry than her scene with RJ. You couldn't deny it. Yeah, honestly, did you see her pull Zende on? Because he was on the side of her, and then she pulled him on top of her. Man, if this was an actual legit scenario, this would have been hot. And they could have put it up there at the level of Thomas and Hope. But the way that this is all orchestrated, it sucks. I said this in our chat. I think Poppy has gone through some kind of trauma when she was younger that is relying on those pills. She going through something, Jay. There's a reason that she's taking those. Jenny says, I want to know what the mints actually are. They gotta be some type of edible, but the thing is that look at the effect that it did to her daughter. Now, see, Poppy might have been taking them so long that her body has gotten used to them, so it doesn't have the same effect. But we also got to remember that Luna had more than one within a matter of minutes or hour, because she kissed Zende. She kissed RJ the first time at the party. She popped in a mint, and then they kissed again, and she said, "Hold on, hold on, hold on," and she popped in another one. And even she told her mom, man, I didn't even eat. So she was drinking champagne and taking those mints. She said she didn't even really eat any food. Now, I'm not a heavy drinker, but from the drinkers that I do know, they usually eat before they start drinking. So she didn't even have food on her stomach. She had champagne mixed with whatever's in those happy mints. So, yeah, that was crazy. Taji. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Angela says, with the little scene we saw with Zende, they are way hotter. Taji McAdoo. I'm done with this bull. No happy story, just drama. And story don't make sense. I'm tired of what the writers are doing to Finn. Do you think Little Puke is responsible for Xander? I do. I think so, too. But I will say Little Puke is going to be back next week on the week of the 19th. So stay tuned for that. Zende and Luna was like Thomas and Hope. I agree. I don't see any chemistry with Zende and Luna. I thought it was disgusting. Okay, Melissa. Tanika says she's addicted to her. That's why her her mints. That's why she's searching high and low, because she needs them, and it's not for anxiety. I can tell that. Who would be giving the mints to Poppy? I'm curious to find out what they are. The one Jay said, Melissa, you're looking at it from the situation, but the actual chemistry between the two actors is stronger than what Luna has with RJ. Yeah, I agree with that. Cheryl said, is Luna's halitosis that bad for her to be popping mints every time she speak? I know, right? I know, for real. Let's see. I hope RJ realized he would rather. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to go there. Angela says Luna was having the mints with alcohol. Maybe it's, yeah. I honestly believe that triggered a reaction, because alcohol already gives some type of, it messes with your cognitive senses. And then you throw in Poppy's happy mints. No telling what she don't even remember what happened, and she was hallucinating. Now, like I said before, I don't know how she was able to mix up RJ and Zende. I don't know. That was one heck of whatever she was taking. Karen said ecstasy. I don't know. Maybe the mints are real pills that Poppy needs because she's sick. I mean, that's possible. Dewan said, what if Bill had listen, he'd be running around there sounding like the stallion if he took those, Dewan. So, yeah, I'm curious to see if this is a stepping stone to something bigger. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because Luna's paternity is still lingering out there, right? So, say, for example, because we already had little hints that it could possibly be Finn. Possibly, I'm saying possibly. Finn being her father. I mean, he don't even remember. All he remember is them having little dance parties when he was in first year of college, which puts him at about 19, 20. Luna is about 20. Okay. And, if he maybe had, just say put him at 21, because you got legal drinking age is 21. So say, for example, he had the same thing that she did 20 years later. So maybe he took a mint, thought it was something else, and then had some champagne, and then this happened. And he don't remember nothing. I'm just listen, I'm wondering if this leads into something else. You know what I'm saying? So, Love and Thope, so one hope to agree to marry Thomas. I know she loves him. Listen, we ain't seen them in about a week. A little over a week now. Because it's been the RJ and Luna show. Last week and this week. When we had that dope scene, that was the first week of February or the end of January? It was on a Thursday. I do remember that. It was on a Thursday. And when they were at the tiny cabin in the woods and, he's telling her to wear that ring, that's the last time we saw them. Medora said first year of college is right around high school is about 18. That's true. Well, they graduate from high school at 18. It depends on when it happened. So if it was in the spring semester of college, then he would have been turning 19 or whatever. Lee might be a grandmother aunt. Hey, DeJuan, Sheila Carter might be Luna's biological grandmother. Who knows? Mary said, I hope Finn isn't Luna's dad. Listen, I haven't seen anything with Jack coming back or recast or anything. Ice Woman, hey, this story is to prop up the character of RJ. I think the writers didn't like that people like Luna with Zende, so the story kills two birds with one stone. I hope they didn't do that. I really hope that they didn't do that. You really say, okay, I'm going to really make them dislike Luna and Zende. I'm going to put this crazy storyline together and let people think what they wish, even though we're saying it's consensual. So, yeah, I hope that's not the case. But, yeah, J Money, tell them. Hit the like button. There's 70 people in here. Melissa said, I thought Luna told her mom she don't remember everything that her and Zende said she did, but wait a minute. Okay, so I thought Luna told her mom she don't remember everything that with her and Zende. She said that she thought he was RJ, but didn't remember the actual sex. That's interesting. I guess maybe in her mind, I don't know. But remember, she had a flashback when she was at her mom's. I don't know if you remember, but she had a flashback of her telling Zende, I've been waiting for you. So is some of the memories coming back? You know what I mean? Hey Linda, so what would Poppy be doing having dance parties with fans? That's so messed up, like messing with your nephew, even though he's adopted. Can't you see Poppy is exactly what Lee is saying? Listen, honestly, this she's being reckless. I gotta say it. I mean, with the situation with these mints, there is no way those mints should have been out all loosey goosey. Say she dropped it somewhere and a kid got a hold to it. Ooh, candy. You know what I mean? If you carrying stuff like that around, you got to be responsible with that. You know? T, are we going to get more flashbacks with Zoom? Listen, I thought about clipping it and putting it on Instagram, Jay. But I gotta see how everybody feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you have a whole bunch of nasty comments at the bottom. But we like Luna and Zende better, right or fail? Exactly, Angela. Taji said, no, Finn is not Luna's dad. I believe Jack is a father, and he doesn't need to be here for this to happen. Let's see. The memories are coming back. Yeah, because if you remember, like I just said, when she was talking to her mom, there was a flashback that she remembered her telling Zende that, I've been waiting for you. Yeah, but she was seeing RJ. She said, I've been waiting for you to Zende. Yeah, they need to hurry up and clean this up. It's a disturbing story altogether. Yeah, they had to go this route. It's just crazy. This is real talk. Younger kids are getting into parents' meds. They could take this part of the show and fly with it. I mean, they could do an awareness type thing, I don't know. But we still got to deal with Xander coming back next week, so we're going to get probably a little bit of a shift the week of the 19th, because Xander is coming back next week and, all that good stuff. I like Luna with RJ. Hate this storyline. So you like Melissa? You like Runa? Okay, so let me ask you guys. It's over 60 of you guys in here. Drop down in the comment section if you like Zuna, Z-U-N-A, which is Zende and Luna, or Runa, R-U-N-A, meaning RJ and Luna. So Zuna or Runa? Let me know. I'm going to see what you guys say about that. Do you like these two together? Or do you like RJ and Luna together? Let's see. I know that YouTube is probably 2 steps behind what I'm saying, but you'll probably hear it in a second. So, okay, so here we go. Zuna. Melissa said Runa. See, this is the draw-dropping storyline for Deacon and Sheila. Runa, Zuna. Okay. It's a mix. It's a mixed bag. So it looked like it's 50-50. We got half saying Zuna, and we got half saying Runa. Okay. Some more Zunas have come in. Cynthia Chain says, I'm conflicted. I don't know. Zuna. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Shanda says Runa. Okay, so it's 50-50. It's 50-50. You got some folks saying Zuna, some folks saying Runa. Zuna have more chemistry. Too bad the way they started off. I know, right, Cheryl? And J Money, we know where you stand. You see slightly more Zuna. Jay, you watching the poll? Okay. Well, it depends on where they want to go. I'm wondering if you want to chem test somebody, this ain't the way to do it, writers. If you really truly wanted to chem test Zende and Luna, you didn't have to do it this way. Okay? Melissa said, I don't think Brooke would blame Luna if she knows about the mints, because Brooke has been in that position herself. I know. Hopefully she doesn't, Melissa. Tony said neither. I heard that, Tony. They had a spark, Luna and Zende. Yep. Jenny says Zuna for the win. I might go, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I know some of you do. And sometimes I do a whole bunch of little romantic clips of different scenes. I might do this one and I'll put out a poll and I'll see what everybody thinks, hot or not. So stay tuned for that. I might as well just go ahead and do it and see what people think. Taji said, I like RJ and Luna together. Zende already did something. He tricked Luna into a dinner date and tried to kiss her out of line. You weren't invited. Stay in your place. Now that he did this. Yeah, I just hate that they wrote that way. Runa seems more like a high school romance because they fell hard too quick. Okay, Medora. Brooke can't be mad at anybody because she's the queen of accidental boinks. Yes, she is, J Money. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So, yeah, hold on one second. Okay. So, yeah, they were trying to figure this thing out, and look like poor Zende. He was like, but we had something beautiful. Don't you remember? Please remember. I mean, you wanted this. This was completely consensual. And so he made a point to try to plead to her that, what they did was something beautiful to him. He absolutely enjoyed every minute of it. And for her not to remember it, yeah, it was tough for him. It was tough. So, oh my God, I'm curious to find out exactly what's going to go down tomorrow. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to take a sneak peek and see if I can get an idea of tomorrow. So hold on one second, cause I did the spoilers, but I want to make sure that I kind of see what's going on tomorrow. You know what I mean? So hold on one second. Bold and the beautiful. Okay. So for tomorrow, let's see what's on tap. Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow it looks like we're going to have Brooke reassuring RJ of Luna's commitment, because remember today, RJ was kind of confused when he got off the phone, right? So it also is saying that tomorrow Poppy realized she might be responsible for Luna's actions. I'm curious to find out what her daughter is going to think. She might be mad at her mom for like 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But that's probably it. When you look back at this story, Melissa said when you... Wait a minute. Ron Julian said RJ is boring. He's like watching paint dry. That is too funny. Melissa said when you look back at the storyline, they rose in they like he's stalking Luna, especially after she told him that she has no feelings for him like that, but he keeps pursuing her anyway. Yep. Zende had a genuine emotional meltdown. Yep, I think Luna will remember her enjoying the sex. Now see, Medora, I'm thinking eventually they might go that route, because like I said earlier, she now has someone to compare RJ to. You know what I'm saying? Before, all she knew was RJ. After now sleeping with Zende, if those memories come back and she actually remember what happened with Zende, she might be like, ooh, okay. Who knows? I'm curious to see if they would go that route. J Money said next time Luna sleeps with RJ, she's going to realize and say to herself, this ain't hitting as deep. You so funny. You know what? Oh no, I need to get my chocolates. You need to stop. Cheryl said the writers might do another Who's the Daddy story. Only thing that I'm doubting that a little bit, Cheryl, again, is because Zende made it a point to let Luna know that they use protection. Yeah, Sandy. Yeah, oh my God, J Money. I know, right, Sandy? And he said, yes, Sandy, yes. You're so funny. But Linda agreed with you, J Money. Karen said, I gotta go. Hope to chime in another time. Thanks for stopping by, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you check us out on Friday nights, 7 o'clock Central Time. We talk the entire week, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. Okay? So I appreciate you stopping through. Thank you. All right. The scenes with Brooke and RJ were totally unnecessary. Ice Woman. I was like, do we have to do this? She could have... I mean, RJ, if he wanted to be concerned, there could have been a phone call, right? But this whole thing with, oh my God, I'm so happy for you and all this kind of stuff. How come Brooke can't be just as happy for Hope and Thomas? Good grief. You know? Cheryl said, I wonder how Luna mistake Poppy's munt box for her own, and Poppy's box is square and Luna's is round. I know, right? Luna gonna kick rocks at RJ when she remembers her night with Zende. I know, right, Belinda? I know. Really, mince is what they're doing. Bradley Bell, no good story, no fun, no good promos. Messed up the Eric storyline on this. I'm done. I don't like what they've done. Listen, we didn't really... I think that November sweeps was bad. I mean, we had Eric coughing up blood. To me, that was disgusting. I wasn't a fan of the whole storyline of what happened with Eric. And after all of that, yes, it was like a Christmas gift. They saved him and things like that. And then here's February sweeps, and it's like, this is what we doing. Y'all could have did a Valentine's Day thing with Zende and Luna, Thomas and Hope, the newlyweds, Derek, Eric, and Donna. And I guess for the Brooke fans, you could have did Brooke and, even though Bill and Poppy, a little bit of romance. Valentine's Day is happening tomorrow, and both shows aren't even touching the idea. Not even touching it. That's crazy. RJ is the anointed one. Thomas is the annoying one to Brooke. I know, right, Dewan? Angela said Brooke can never be happy for anyone unless you're related to her. I know, that's crazy. Let's see. Thomas is going to be Zende's best friend because now Brooke is going to be saying Zende is the bad guy for ruining her baby's boy life. Thomas would be in the clear from Brooke's wrath. You would think. You would think. I hope that's the case. Give Thomas a break. I don't know, but I hope Brooke and Ridge get married soon. They haven't even been talking about getting married. The last thing we knew is that she had designed her wedding dress, and that was it. Donna and Eric got married before they did. Why can't Brooke be happy for Thope? I know, right? RJ is sickening. These sweet months have been so disappointing. I know, Jenny. No, back-to-back sweet months. November was, in my opinion, it didn't, I was going to say trash, but, some people enjoyed it. But November, for me, it wasn't that good. And then now we got February. And then we got this. And it started off slow. Ron said, yes, Eric almost dying was unnecessary and a waste of airtime. I wasn't feeling it. I know, right? If Thomas was her son, she'd be overlooking everything he does. I know, Angela. Listen. Cheryl said, yes, even Deacon and Sheila. I mean, there is no romance on Y&R and B&B. Tomorrow. We used to get all types of little steamy things or cute dates. Nothing. We get Jordan tomorrow on The Young and the Restless. She'll be making land. Hurricane Jordan will be hitting landfall in General City. And then tomorrow is Poppy realizing that she was the cause of what happened to her daughter. So it sucks. I'm going to have to watch the Hallmark Channel. Guys, listen. Okay. Jay Money said Luna was looking like she was walking around Zende's apartment with a limp. That brother put it down on her. Listen, you need to stop, Jay. Stop it. So many engagements and Eric get married first. I know, right? I know. Just like Cheryl was saying, Sheila and Deacon. We got all these couples and y'all not doing anything for Valentine's Day. The same thing with Y&R. Chance and Summer had a great date. They kissed each other in today's episode. You mean to tell me that maybe y'all couldn't took this where they had a little spicy night together for the first time as a couple? Come on. You had him in the closet sleeping with Sharon at the coffee house, but you gonna slow burn the Summer thing. Okay, whatever, writers. Dewan say Ashley is on Delulu Island. Yeah, Ashley. Oh my God, girl. And look like she's starting to have flashbacks remembering what actually happened. I know one thing, she need to go tell Devon the truth, because that's one reason why Devon is not speaking to his father is because of what Ashley said. And if it didn't actually happen, she need to clear that up so Devon can actually understand that his dad didn't do what she say he did. T, what's this jaw-dropping storyline for Deacon and Sheila Bell is talking about? Does he know the meaning of Listen, the spoilers have been kind of off for the last 3 months or so. We used to get full spoilers and soap opera digest, and right in the middle of November, they stopped doing it. So now the spoilers are coming out as is, and we've been promised a lot of things, and then the spoilers are not matching up with what's on screen, and we're not getting promos anymore. So it's like a free fall. We'll just see what happens if it happens. If, a big if. Poppy was holding Ashley's stash and Luna found them. Oh, it's the one, silly. Did you see what Ashley said to Audra? She said, "Were you sleeping with Kyle and Tucker at the same time?" Calling her, "Oh, that's classy." I'm like, you sounding like Lee Finnegan right now. Because if Lee was standing right there, she'd be standing side by side with you saying the same thing that she say about Poppy. Mary said maybe Sheila and Deacon would get married. I hope that's the case. Something needs to... I'm getting tired of seeing this. We need those other characters back. At least if we're going to see them, mix it up with the other characters. I hope Tucker is truly done with Ashley. She getting on my nerves. I know, that poor child. She still love that man. She's not still loving that man. She is in love with him. She's in love with him. And because the thing is, the opposite, and I kind of said this earlier, the opposite of love is not hate. It's indifference. If you truly do not love somebody and you're completely done, you're indifferent to them. If you hate them, then there's still an open wound that is affecting you emotionally because you have feelings for them. Now it's different. That's in a relationship. Now it's different if you hate, somebody that did something to you that you're not in a relationship with. Then yeah, and hate is a strong word. But yeah, if she really was over Tucker, she wouldn't be going through all of this. That's the crazy thing. Yes, she still loves him. I heard the week of the 19th, Sheila is in a restaurant with a woman and a little boy and Kelly. Yeah, so this lady, and I think she's coming over, I forgot her name. I think she's one of the ladies that play on, that works on the show The Talk. But she's bringing a kid over, and Kelly is going to be with her and supposed to meet up with something. I got to get more details on that one. So, Lee is Audra's mother. Dewan, stop it. I heard the week. Okay, yeah. So, anywho, so yeah, I kind of wanted to chime in. I'm gonna. We've been on here for almost an hour, so I'm gonna give you guys about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down. But I wanted to... Amanda Klutz. Yep. You are right. And her son, Elvis. Okay. I knew it was somebody from The Talk. But I wanted to chime in, do a little midweek check-in. I've been doing them lately on Tuesdays because usually the good stuff is coming out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And so this whole thing has been really crazy with the Zende situation and, what happened. And I'm telling you, they missed the boat with this one. They should have started out by putting Zende and Luna together instead of RJ and Luna. It's just, I don't know. I don't see the chemistry between those two. You know what I'm saying? I do, however, see the chemistry between Zende and Luna. So, yep, I wanted to chime in with you guys to say hello, kind of see where your head is at with this storyline. I know I've been reading the comments and everything. Yeah, I saw that because she was on Dancing with the Stars, and she was talking about that. I think it was last year she was talking about that. Was she on Dancing with the Stars last year or the year before? 22 or 23? And she was talking about her husband. Yes, you guys are so welcome. Listen, something crazy like this, I got to chime in with you guys and talk about it. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Belinda. Yay. I got to watch the second episode because Bachelor is on. It was on yesterday. It's actually on tonight again because it's a 2-day thing. So I'm going to check that out in a little while. Might grab myself a snack because I ate already. And yeah, I just wanted to chime in with you all and talk about Zende-Luna, RJ, Poppy, her happy mints, this whole consensual things. Did the sleeping together actually happen? Lee giving her criticism in 2 cents. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to leave it right here. Make sure you hit that like button and also stay tuned for the recaps for the rest of the week. Our live chats on Friday nights, 7 o'clock Central Time. The spoilers that I usually bring out on the weekend. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Give some, and I know some ladies out there that do Galentine's Day. So Galentine's, Valentine's, show your sweetie some love, have some fun. We get a lot of Scorpios out of this particular time period. A lot of Scorpios come from this time period. So yeah, the February 14th nights, the hot nights, yeah. Usually by the 15th of November, will we know what happened on Valentine's Day? All right, so, oh, Cheryl, no problem. I'm so glad you enjoyed the weekday live chats. Looking forward to more of them. Keep them coming. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you appreciate them. I enjoy chatting with you guys. Midweek to kind of check in and we can talk about, some craziness that happened on the CBS soaps, okay? All right, you guys have a good night and I will chat with you later. All right, bye guys.